So hey, I'm Rachel Stevens. Mom, composer, writer, kind of a jack of all trades. Administrative assistant. I work for a theater company based out of Atlanta as their administrative assistant, guru, in-house composer. I started composing when I was 15 years old, literally writing music. It's been a passion of mine for as long as I can remember. The thing about it is, you just have to do the thing. Just do the thing. When I was 15 years old, I had kind of been dabbling in music. My mom is a writer, and she had been working on musical after musical. We had just done a show that we had been told that she had written, and we had been told that they had a friend who could write music. Now, my mother is a very traditional Rodgers and Hammerstein Broadway style writer. So all of her songs, all of her melodies, sounded very Rodgers and Hammerstein. Unfortunately, the gentleman who wrote music could really only put lyrics to beats that he had received. That being said, the music wasn't quite what we were looking for. The show ended up turning out fine, but down the road, we had some friends reach out to us that said, hey, were you serious? If we could find you a place to perform, would you start your own theater company and actually write a show with real theater music? My mother, being the crazy person that she was, said yes, and then looked at my 15-year-old self and said, can you write my music? And to this day, I still don't know, except for the hand of the Holy Spirit, touch of God, why I said yes. Because I had no business writing a Broadway-style musical at 15. I had no clue what I was doing, but here we were, and we did it. So, let me tell you something. So often, people try to tell you, oh, you have to have this kind of education. You have to have this kind of thing. If you study this, then you'll be able to do that. But you can't do it before you study. And they're wrong. They're wrong. Do the thing. Do the thing that you love. Do the thing that you're passionate about. Do it badly. And then get better. Do it horribly. And then get stronger. If you are passionate enough to do it, and if you want to pour your entire self into it, you will figure it out. Here I am, 17 years later, and I have 30 musicals under my belt, and each one gets better because I have been blessed by having a community of people to encourage me and a passion to keep writing music, even when it kind of sucked. I can go back and look at that music from when I was 15 years old, and for a long time I was like, man, this sounds so awful, as I got better and better at writing music. I was embarrassed by what I had put on paper, by what I had put down. But you know, an 80-person cast performed that show? An 80-person cast sang the music that I wrote with my mom at 15. And now, at 32, I can write music that is even better than that. And I'm going back and rewriting that show and cleaning it up and making it everything that it could be. Don't let your position in life, your age, your ability, the tools you have, because I wrote that first show with a borrowed version of a program called Cakewalk and a borrowed MIDI keyboard. It was nothing. And then our next show, I had to teach myself how to do full notation. Even though I'd been playing viola since I was 12 years old, I had to teach myself how to do major notation for a 60-piece orchestra for our next show because that keyboard was taken away from me, and that free program of Cakewalk I had to give back. I wrote my next musical in 30 days on a free trial of the music notation software that I use. Now, I own the big software, but it's not the most expensive. I don't have the best equipment. I don't have studio quality microphones, and yet I'm doing it. And my musicals are being performed by 80, 90-person casts who love my music. My music is touching people because God is in it and because I didn't give up. So, you want to be an animator? Start drawing. Figure it out. Find the free software. Play around with FlipPad until you figure it out. And then, get better. Buy the next thing that you need. Take your time and invest in your skill. Yes, I went to college, and that definitely helped make my craft better. But I was writing before I went to college. I just invested in my talent, in the thing that I wanted, in the thing that I loved. You don't have money for college? Watch the videos. I can send you links to things that will teach you orchestration. Free classes that teach you orchestration better than I ever learned in a college course. You want to be an architect? Design. Design and start building things in your backyard with scrap wood you find on the side of the road. You want to be an artist? Pick up a paintbrush and paint. Pick up a pencil and draw. You want to be a singer? I can send you to tons of amazing vocal coaches that will teach you the skills that you need. Don't let the world dictate to you whether or not you're good or bad. Follow your passion. Follow what you're passionate about. You want to be a writer? Write. You want to be a seamstress? Sew. You want to be a pianist? Practice. Play. Be bad at it so you can be good at it.